Fitbit stock shoots way up on its IPO day. The next Apple Watch might have FaceTime video. And Ellen Pao is ordered to pay Kleiner Perkins $276,000 in legal fees. It's Thursday, June 18th, and this is Crunch Report. Earlier this year, Ellen Pao lost on all counts of a pretty high-profile sexual discrimination case against former employer Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers. But until today, who was actually going to be paying for each side's court and legal fees was still being decided. Today at the San Francisco Superior Court, Judge Harold Kahn officially ordered Pao, currently interim CEO of Reddit, to pay $275,996.63 in court costs to the VC firm. Now that's a lot, but it's not even half of the $973,000 that Kleiner initially asked for. Pao and her lawyers filed court documents back in May in response to dismiss the court fees, calling them excessive, and claimed that they were made in bad faith. Pao had also offered to drop an appeal of the original case if Kleiner gave her $2.7 million for costs that she incurred in court fees during the 6-week trial, an offer the VC firm flatly rejected. Is the story over? Might be over, might not be over. Fitbit, maker of fitness wearables, went public this morning, and guess what? People want in on that. The stock opened at $20 per share, and early trading saw the shares crest the $30 mark. That's 50% over the introductory price. Math is hard. Originally, Fitbit filed for a $100 million public offering, which then rose to $358 million using its original share pricing. With today's pop, the company raised quite a bit more. It's a good time to be Fitbit. The company's reported rising revenues, growing profits as of late. Now, they have a lot more money to play with. Twitter has had some issues with growing its user base since it went public back in 2013, at least at a pace that sort of competes with competitors' social network growth, like Facebook, for example. But BuzzFeed reports today that Twitter may be working on a different strategy altogether, one called Project Lightning, a new initiative meant to reach not only logged-in users, but also the non-member audience, people who might just be checking into Twitter once in a while, as the place to go for the best coverage around events. Lightning is reportedly launching later this year and will offer curated content centered around specific events, video, images, tweets, vines, Periscope streams, and more. Plus, it'll be pre-cached to load automatically when a user clicks on a topic. So for logged-in users, you get a little something extra. Following a particular event would add related content into your main feed for the duration of the event, and then shut it off after the event is over. A source tells TechCrunch that Twitter is still working out how much of this would be hand-curated and how much would be live updating directly from Twitter users posting about a pre-scheduled event like the NBA Finals or a spontaneous news event. The Apple Watch is just 2 months old. 2 months young, really. But that shouldn't stop us from talking about the next version of the Apple Watch, right? 9 to 5 Mac reports that the Apple Watch 2, that's what I'm calling it, we don't know what it's going to be called, it may include some handy features like FaceTime video calling via a built-in camera embedded in the top bezel, and better features for when the watch isn't paired to an iPhone. That's a current limitation. Things like getting iMessages, Wi-Fi hotspot triangulation, or even Find My Watch if the device is lost or stolen off of your wrist, which would suck. Apple is also reportedly looking to expand its overall watch range between the top-end watch collection, around $1,000, and the Apple Watch Edition starting at $10,000 to get more people to buy at the preferred price point somewhere in the middle. In any case, the Apple Watch is still very new, and an updated model wouldn't be expected until sometime next year. YouTube wants to play a bigger role in the gathering of news, particularly from eyewitness citizens. The company just launched YouTube Newswire in partnership with Storyful, which is a social news agency. Newswire will be a feed of each day's big events being published to YouTube, so basically curated and organized and then verified by YouTube. Storyful, which is owned by News Corp, has vetted over 100,000 videos published to YouTube over the past 5 years, and the two companies have partnered on channels like CitizenTube, YouTube Politics, YouTube Human Rights Channel, and others. Storyful says that when it started working with YouTube back in 2011, 48 hours of videos were uploaded to the platform every minute. That number is now 300 hours per minute. The agency previously partnered with Facebook when Facebook launched Facebook Newswire last year. And that is the report for today. I'm Sarah Lane. Thanks for watching. Crunch Report airs Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on TechCrunch.com. We'll see you guys tomorrow.